Okay, now in this particular video, we are going to understand about JavaScript maps. Now, before I start this video, I want to give you a very simple difference between a JavaScript map and a JavaScript object. So first of all, let's try to understand what is a map. So I'll say let person map equals to new map. And I will say, like, obviously if I want to set values into that, so I'll say person map dot set name. This is the key. I'll say Avinash set. Then I'll say person map dot set age 99, and I'll say console dot log person map. Now obviously this looks very simple. This looks very quite similar to something known as object. So let's try to do one thing. Let's try to start an object also. So I'll say let person object equals to braces name Superman, age is let's keep it 29 for now. I mean console dot log person object, so it looks nothing fancy. I mean, it looks quite simple. I mean, it looks quite similar to what we have done. So why do we need maps compared to when we already have objects? Now let's try to understand what is the difference there. So what I'll do, I'll say person map dot set. I'll create a random number. So I'll say 9, and the value will be a random number I chose. So you can see I have a key of 9 right now in my map. Can I do the same in my object? So I'll say 9, a random number in my person object. I'll save the file. Now you can see obviously I can do that. But what is the difference? Now first of all, you can see there is a bit difference. The order of the values, or I would say the order of keys. So the order of keys I have set in the person map as the first key I have set name, the second key is age, the third key is 9. So you can see the order is name, age, 9. In the person object, you can see the order is name, age, 9, but here the order is 9, which is a number, then name, then age. So if I talk about in terms of order inside an object, it is quite random. Obviously we cannot judge it. So sometimes we have name, then we have age, then we have 9. So it is quite complex to understand. But if I talk about in terms of order inside a map, so you can see the order is quite simple as the way we declared, or I would say we set the values, the order was decided in that fashion. Now let's try to understand one more thing. I'm going to comment these all the consoles. Now let's try to access this 9. So I'll say console dot log person map dot get 9. You can see a random number I choose. I should make it as a random number inside a map so that it is quite simple, and I'll say a random number inside person object. Now let's say if I want to get the value of this 9 inside person object, so I'll say console dot log person object dot 9. Let's try to do this. I'm unable to access it, but if I'll do something like this, you can see I can access it. So basically what happened, when we are declaring this key value inside an object, this 9 is no more a number, it has changed into a string. But when we talk about this particular map, the I would say the value kind of a thing, so like it is actually a number. So what I can do, I can create a function, I can assign an object also. So inside map I can have my customized key. I can say like whatever keys I want inside my map, I can set them, but I cannot do the same in the object of JavaScript. Now we have some helper function inside map. So what I've done, I have actually commented out all the source code. You can see I have a map here. Okay, now you can see I'm doing person map delete. So this is actually deleting that key value. Then I'm saying console.log person map. So basically what will happen, okay, let me do one thing. I'll say console.log person map. Now I'll save the file and I'll comment this right now. So you can see currently this particular map had this particular 9 key value, but we deleted that and it is removed. So this is kind of an helper function. Then we have one more function which is has. So now you can see this particular has function is finding if this particular key value exists inside a map or not. So now let's look into some of the advanced helper functions we have inside a map. So obviously, first of all, we have something known as map entries. So what I've done, I've used a for of loop. Obviously, if you have not seen that particular video, go back to the channel and see that. We say let person of person map dot entries, and we are saying console.log person. So what it is doing, it is giving us all the map. Let me do one thing. Okay, I think I've already commented out a lot of things are visible here. Yeah, fine. So see, basically what is happening for every single object, we are getting the output kind of a thing. So I am a bit confused why this is happening, why we have so many things in the console log. Just a second. Okay, fine. Yeah, we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 values. That was the confusion. I was confused with that. Fine. So you can see it is giving us all the entries inside this. So now let me comment this out and let me uncomment the keys part, map keys. So now you can see it is giving us all the keys, and let me actually console log the map so we can understand. So this is our map and these are our keys we are getting. Specifically, we are fetching out the keys. We can also in similar fashion fetch out the values inside those keys. So you can see Avinash state 99 and a random number inside a map. So all in all, this is what a map is. Obviously, if you have some questions or confusion around it, put them in the comment and let us know. With this, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.